it looks like you have multiple strands. And it's a little bit easier to see when I do the knit stitch rather than the purl, because it makes the loop look different at the end of the row. But now you think you've got 2 strands there, 2 stitches to have to work into. And then people find that as they're working along, rather than having the number of stitches they started off with, like 12, suddenly on the next row they've got 13, and on the next row they've got 14, and on the next row they've got 15, and they're wondering, what in the world is going on? I started off with 12. Why do I have 85 stitches now? And the whole time your project is going outward like this. That's great if you want to increase your project, but if you're trying to do something straight like this, yeah, if you're doing a triangular shawl, great, that's exactly how it works. But if you're trying to do something straight, like for instance, a scarf, and you want it to be long, straight, rectangle, you don't want your sides to go out. And that is because you're pulling over the needle in order to get your yarn to the position for the next stitch. Don't do that. Everything in knitting is under. So always have your yarn underneath. So when you're knitting, it's under and away. When you're purling, it's under and towards you, but don't go over the needle. Just keep it on the underneath, okay? So that's very important. So let's do another row of that, and this time I'm going to do continental with it. So let's do that again, where over the pinky, under the ring, over the middle, under the pointer finger. Turn it over. I'm going to do that one more time if you want to see that. Let me get this, the tail out of the way. Let me hold that in my hand up against the needle. Over the pinky, under the ring, over the middle, under the pointer finger, and turn my hand over. And now I'm going to use those 3 bottom fingers and my thumb to hold that needle, okay? See how I'm like that? So my fingers, yeah, they're doing double duty by holding the yarn, but that's